Previously on Survivor Branford. Despite voting along tribe lines against Joe, Mare had drawn the ire of many of her tribe mates. As the last two original Rice members, Brittany and Steve provided a vocal minority against Mare for going back on her word to tilt the game in their favor at the merge. And those in the Beach majority felt that Mare had been caught red-handed trying to gather the numbers to go against them. With those in her alliance ready to turn on her, Mark continued to push the idea of maintaining loyalty to the original tribe until only they were left. And when Amanda became paranoid that Dennis's desires to keep both Brittany and Steve was actually a play against her, the original Beach suspended the idea of voting Mare out, instead opting to send Steve to the jury. 8 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Oh, so I'm the last of my alliance, so Mare and Charlie betrayed us. I guess they're doing some beach tribe, some alliance there. So they voted out Joe. So that really hurt our alliance, and then slowly they've been picking us off. Steve, then this time is going to be me for sure. But I've mentioned that I have an idol, which some may or may not believe, which because I don't. But I do have a fake one that I made. I'll just bring it up at the tribal and see if it at least scares people.
I actually think I'm in a really good spot, but I always say that, so we'll see. Brittany. She says she has an idol. I'm like 99.9% sure she doesn't have it. The thing is right now, so I have me, Meredith, and Jamin are pretty tight. You would think like I'd try and go to the end with Meredith and Jamin, which like from a jury vote standpoint, I think that I would win. But Dennis and I were talking and saying like maybe the two of us just go to the end together, and I feel like that would be so fun. And I might not win, but if I can get to final 3, like how awesome is that? And that would be a huge accomplishment for me. Is there a real chance that you would come to final 3 with me?
There is.
But Dennis, is that a total lie?
No, it legit is. In my mind, I was like, that'd be cool if we could do what Window and Down did. And I mean, and I don't want to count my chickens it would happen, but I would be perfectly happy if I lost 540 or I beat you 5-4. I mean, I'd probably be more perfectly happy in that scenario.
I think that would be really cool.
The question is,
who's the third, and how do we get there?
Who wouldn't view us? I mean, Amanda and I have made a semi-solid deal to go to the end, and that we want to kind of just go strong together and not worry about if the other one of us will be perceived as a difficult person to beat at the end. To be honest, my goal is kind of just to get there and then fight it out.
All right, ready? Go.
I'm just like gonna
Now they're just dancing.
All right, that's round 1 to Charlie.
Nice try.
Okay, ready? Go.
Yeah.
Yeah! Charlie, Okay, so we've got Meredith and Jamin squaring off. Ready? Go.
You're not allowed to do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to actually like you. You didn't mean to actually.
Round one goes to Jamin. And go. Yeah.
This is hilarious.
To round 3.
Wow, that was accurate. Okay, all right, I got it.
Go.
Where are you going, Dennis? Where are you going, Dennis?
Oh! Brittany advances to the next round. Ready? Go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, all right. Round 1 goes to Mark. Ready? Go.
Oh!
You can't catch it. Ready? Go.
You guys probably have the same length. Maybe try a little.
Wow, nice by Charlie. All right, ready? Go. Oh no! Oh my gosh. All right, this is the final round. Ready? Go. All right, ready? Go.
Yeah.
All right, round 1 to Mark. Go.
Oh.
All right, Mark advances to the finals. Ready? Go.
You're so tall. Look how tall he is. Go on the higher ground. Go on the higher ground.
Oh.
Round 1 to Mark. The cameras are ridiculous. All right. That's a win. Mark wins. All right, Mark, congratulations. You one immunity, you will get to see the final 7 in this game. Here you go. Hopefully it fits. Perfect. Well done. One of the other 7 of you will be the next to be voted out.
It's unfortunate for Brittany that she didn't win the immunity challenge this time. That would have made it a lot more interesting. I do think though that there is a target on my back because I won the immunity challenges twice. But hoping that the Beach Alliance stays. I think now though is the time to begin looking forward to like what happens after is just the Beach left. We've almost eliminated Rice. So now it's like what's going to happen now?
Yeah, can we just get it over with?
I think she also knows what's coming too. So
No, I think she does. She does.
After the last one,
Yeah.
she knew it. Alright, let's go in for some clues, man.
I'm the last of the Rice tribe. They're all killed off. Unfortunately. We got betrayed by Mare, who was on our alliance, and now she's gonna vote me off, so we'll see. She's definitely not getting my vote at the end of the day.
I'm still like a little shocked that I'm still here. Like I thought for sure that was it. Dennis leaned over to me and Amanda leaned over to me right before, like right as we sat down, and they were like, "You're good, you're good." But like, you don't really believe it till you see it. So I feel like I've been kind of giving a second chance here. So I'm kind of weighing my options. The way I see it, I can either align solidly with Amanda and Dennis and not try and do try any shenanigans anymore and just like stick with them really strong and see if that works. Or I can try and scheme again and try and get out Amanda. Do I learn from my mistake and not try and do something like that again? Or throw caution to the winds? I don't know. I haven't even made up my own mind yet, but that's kind of where my head's at.
I feel like I owe you both a thanks because I'm sure I didn't make it through that tribal council without words from you guys, so thank you. I feel very firmly like loyal to you guys now from that, so I appreciate that. I feel like there's 3 groups of 2 and Mark. Mark's kind of a wild card because I think he's good with everyone kind of. I was
Mark's
thinking
gonna
too.
his mind is gonna like explode when he doesn't have any non-beach people. We could all get together and say Mark when it just gets down to the 3 pairs. If you don't, you go after a pair, then
You break
Mark
up a pair,
usually
and then Mark
slide
just
his way
join
into
in.
the 3.
Exactly. That's a really good point. Charlie and I are tight. You guys are tight. We put the 2 of us together. We've got a 4. Like that's easy.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like you probably can't trust me until I prove it. So I'd like a chance to prove it.
I think in a lot of minds there are 3 pairs in the game. People view me and Amanda as a pair, Meredith and Jamin, and then Mare and Charlie, and then Mark is kind of off on his own. Which 2 pairs of people are willing to come together, get that 4 vote, and then those people ultimately could be the final 4.
Okay, final 8. Congratulations to making it. You're almost at the halfway point of this game. Soon there will be 7 of you left and 7 of you voted out. So Charlie, honestly, did you expect to be at this far in the game?
No, not one bit.
Anybody else honestly surprised that they're still here at this point? Okay, so Mark, let's talk then. You were expecting to be at this point in the game. Did you come in with a strategy and you've just been able to execute on that?
Yep.
Yeah. Simple as that?
Yep.
So you have the immunity necklace now. Does that change how you're going to proceed with this next vote, or is it kind of the same plan either way?
It's kind of the same plan either way.
Does anybody here feel like they could have really used that necklace this time? No? So does that mean you all feel safe right now?
Safe as you can.
As safe as you
All right
can.
now.
Too safe, probably.
Okay, so Dennis, I know in the past maybe you felt safe in this game, but it's right when you start to feel safe that the blindside happens. So how have you been guarding against an occurrence like that?
A lot of finger crashing. I try to talk as much as I can to everyone and feel out what people are thinking, whether people seem to be loyal, hopefully make bonds with people that will make them, if they have a split-second decision, decide to keep me, but to be honest, there's not really much you can do at the end of the day.
So Jamin, have you started to think about anything beyond this vote, thinking about who do I want to possibly go to the final 3 with, or is this more just like a tribal council to tribal council situation for you?
I mean, I think I'm starting to think about it a little bit. Part of me just like wants to get through minute by minute, but I think it's finally starting to come to the time where you have to think long term, which is risky.
So, Brittany, I believe I've been witnessing your alliance be voted out at the last few tribal councils, so that leaves you as a fairly clear target, I think, to the rest of the group. So, how have you tried to improve your position and survive this vote, make it through till tomorrow?
Right, so it's pretty obvious that I'm going to be voted out next, but it doesn't matter when you have an immunity idol, so you can vote for me, and I'll just, if I'm the only vote for someone else, then you guys can leave too, so it's all good.
Okay, so Amanda, Brittany just said she had an immunity idol, so does that cause you any panic to hear that?
No, I think it's a big bluff, but we always take that into consideration.
Okay, and Mayor, do you have a plan B just in case Brittany does whip out an idol and then all the votes are on her and she's really the one deciding who goes home?
I don't have a plan B. I do not.
So, Meredith, I don't think I've asked you anything yet. What's generally how you feel about where you are in the game right now? Do you think this vote's going to go smoothly, or what's your expectation?
I expect that this vote is going to go smoothly, but you can never be too comfortable.
Okay. Would anybody like to say anything else before we go vote? It's been a really fun day. Okay. Alright, Mark, you're up first.
B-R-I-T-T-A in one.
I have my immunity idol. Lol. Okay, who should I vote for? It doesn't really matter, right? Mayor. She betrayed our alliance the most. I'm not voting for you, Amanda.
If Brittany really has an idol, I can't let her vote be the only one that's gonna matter.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Thank you.
Oh my god, she's not real.
This is not. Yeah. All votes for Brittany will still count. With that, I'll read the votes. First vote. Brittany. And one vote Mayor, one vote Brittany. Charlie. One vote Mayor, one vote Brittany, one vote Charlie. Amanda. One vote Amanda, one vote Mayor, one vote Brittany, one vote Charlie. Brittany. That's 2 votes, Brittany. Brittany. 3 votes, Brittany.
Good work. Out with a bang.
7th player voted on Survivor Branford. Brittany.
Well
Brittany. Try Pisco again.
Thanks for everything, guys. So I did have the fake immunity idol that I made, which did fool a few of them, so that was good. Let's see, there was a vote for Amanda, Mayor, and Charlie. So 2 other people flipped. It's entertaining, and I was able to get some of them to change the vote and believe that I had an immunity idol. But of course, the majority of the people weren't afraid that I was going to vote for them, so they just kept voting for me, just to simplify things. So it worked out for them, but I'm glad to see my technique and strategy did make a little bit of a ruffle.